After a long day of posting content on social media, influencer Lance logged off his account and decided to check his messages. That's when he saw a new message from a woman named Becca. She complimented his content and expressed her interest in collaborating with him. Lance was flattered and intrigued by Becca's profile, and after a few weeks of chatting online, they decided to meet in person. One day, they met and struck up a conversation and hit it off immediately. Becca was kind, intelligent, and had a great sense of humor. They had a lot in common, including both losing their mothers at a young age. Lance felt like he had finally found someone who understood him. As they got to know each other better, Becca revealed that she had 3 kids from a previous relationship. Lance didn't mind and even helped out with them from time to time. He loved spending time with Becca and her kids, and he could see a future with her. Becca was also interested in social media and was impressed with Lance's success. He helped her set up her own accounts and showed her how to create content that would attract followers. Becca was grateful and admired Lance for his knowledge and expertise. But as time went on, Lance noticed that Becca's behavior was changing. She became more demanding and entitled, expecting Lance to cater to her every whim. She also became increasingly jealous and possessive, accusing Lance of cheating on her and checking his phone and social media accounts obsessively. Lance tried to talk to her about it, but Becca would always find a way to deflect the conversation or turn it around on him. He began to feel trapped and suffocated by her controlling behavior. One day, Becca accused Lance of hitting her during an argument, which he vehemently denied. But she took to social media and shared photos of bruises on her arms and legs, claiming that Lance was abusive. The post went viral, and many of Lance's followers turned on him, believing Becca's story. It was a nightmare for Lance, who knew that he had never laid a hand on Becca. He tried to defend himself, but the damage had already been done. He lost many followers, endorsements, and sponsorships. Becca even took him to court and filed for a restraining order against him, which was granted. Devastated and heartbroken, Lance withdrew from social media again. He couldn't believe that someone he had loved and trusted had betrayed him so cruelly. He felt like his reputation had been ruined, and he didn't know how to move forward. But as time passed, more and more people began to question Becca's story. Some of her past relationships came to light, and it turned out that she had a history of lying and manipulating men. Eventually, Becca's lies caught up with her, and she was exposed for the fraud she was. Lance's reputation was restored, and he was able to return to social media with a newfound perspective. He learned to be more cautious and discerning when it came to who he let into his life. He also realized that he couldn't let one person's betrayal define him or his future. In the end, Lance came out stronger and more resilient than ever before, knowing that he had survived one of the darkest periods of his life. He hoped that his story would serve as a cautionary tale for others, urging them to be careful and aware of the dangers of social media and toxic relationships. Thanks for watching. If you like stories like these, like and subscribe.